It's 5:30. You're watching WKYT this morning. Hundreds of UK basketball fans are now setting up tents outside Memorial Coliseum as they begin the wait for the Big Blue Madness tickets.
Also on WKYT, a Lexington father says he woke up to a stranger climbing into his toddler's bedroom overnight. We'll have details on the frightening moments for him just ahead.
And 2 new businesses will open in Lexington today, and being among the first customers will pay off in your favor.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Well, the train into your Wednesday morning, right on time. Good morning. I'm Bill Bryant. We're glad you're with us.
And I'm Andrea Walker. It is Hump Day, September 28th, and it's going to be a little chilly and maybe even a little rainy.
Yeah, for the
further into the day.
Yeah, next couple of days, really.
So get out the rain jackets and your cute rain boots.
Let's check in with Micah, who's tracking it for us. Good morning.
Yeah, Bill, get out your cute rain boots, buddy.
Yeah.
I love to see those.
They're handy.
That would be nice. Okay, let's check out and see what's going on outside. Early this morning, not much showing up there on Defender Radar Network. We are looking good this morning. No problems whatsoever. However, you see that rain to the north of us. It's heading our way. We'll see it actually later on this afternoon. Kids going off to the bus stop, no problems. It looks good. It feels actually pretty nice. It's a little cool down south, though. We're sitting there in the 40s. But the rain will be likely later on this afternoon. By 4 p.m. when the kids are coming home from school, roughly around that time, you're going to be seeing some showers and a few rumbles of thunder. Now, southern zones and southeastern zones, you guys won't see it during that time. It actually comes after that. I'm going to break down the timing on it, that hour-by-hour forecast. That's coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Micah, thank you very much. And UK basketball fans are right now staking their spot in line for Big Blue Madness tickets.
We saw them get to bolt across the street just a little bit ago.
Shot.
At the top of the hour, we showed you that scene at Memorial Coliseum. Hundreds of fans racing to get as close as possible to the front. Let's go live now to WKYT's Lauren Miner, who is at Memorial Coliseum and talking with fans about their madness experience. Good morning, Lauren.
That would have been our horn.
Hey, good morning, guys. Well, this right here, I think, just shows how dedicated fans are to their Kentucky basketball team. It was a little while ago, like you guys said, you saw fans rush across the street just to get their spot in line. And one of those fans I'm standing with right now, 2 of them actually, Ray and Jimmy. Guys, how are we feeling this morning?
Well, a little exhausted after that run there, but happy to be here.
Well, that's good. Now, you've been doing this for a couple years now, right?
Yeah, this is my 12th year.
More than a couple years, 12 years.
Yes.
And you actually take vacation time?
Yeah, I'm on vacation right now. This is my getaway down here in Lexington.
I love it, love it. So you're actually down.
Again, our goal is to avoid all injury or altercations. I came down here, not friends I knew from back home, but people I've met since I've been coming down here and came real close friends with.
Wow, that's pretty incredible. And you were talking to me a little bit about you've been going to these games. You were down for the Final Four.
Yeah, I went to Dallas to the Final Four. Me and my wife and son took a 15-hour drive down there and was excited to be there. Came up a little short, went to Indianapolis. Come up short again, so now I'm banned to going to the Final Four till we win one.
Well, real quick, how do you prepare for camping out for 3 days? And, you know, Micah said it was going to get a little wet, so I really hope that this tent is rainproof.
Well, you got to bring plenty of gear, and we visit the coffee shop over there. They got a roof that we can get under, and but just to get the tickets, happy to be here, and the rain ain't going to slow us down.
And Jimmy, do you want to say anything?
No, I'm just race sidekick, so I don't.
Oh, you were just race sidekick. That's all we got. Well, hey, guys, if you can't make it down here, they are selling tickets online at Ticketmaster.com. Now, that does happen on Friday at 10 p.m., and Big Blue Madness is October 14th. So at 7 p.m., you can catch that also on the SEC Network. Reporting live in Lexington, Lauren Miner, WKYT.
All right, a lot of fun.
Jimmy is a man of few words, but I bet you'll be able to hear him on Big Blue Madness night.
Probably so, but being Ray's sidekick, that's probably a lot of fun. And
I love it.
Everybody up and at it over there this morning, having a great time. 5:34 is our time. In other news this morning, an important recall to pass along to you right now.
That's right. A popular brand is recalling thousands of pounds of its chicken nuggets. Michelle Chamberlain is at the alert desk with more details. Good morning, Michelle.
Good morning. This recall is from Tyson's Foods. Tyson is recalling its chicken nuggets after reports of plastic being found in the product. The company says it's voluntarily recalling more than 130,000 pounds of the chicken nuggets after getting reports that hard white plastic was found in some of their nuggets. Now, Tyson says the recall is for its 5-pound bags of fully cooked panko chicken nuggets sold at Costco. The recall also involves a small number of 20-pound cases of chicken patties. The patties are sold under the Spare Time brand. Now, no injuries have been reported, and Tyson says it's issuing the recall out of an abundance of caution. So be sure to check your freezer for these products this morning, guys.
All right, good advice. Thank you.
And there were some frightening moments for a Lexington father this morning. He says a stranger climbed through a window and into his toddler's bedroom.
You can imagine this happened just after 2 this morning on Dalton Court. Police say the father confronted the intruder, who said he was looking for someone. When he didn't find that person, police say the man walked out the front door. They do have a vague description of the man, and they did take a burglary report. Human remains found in eastern Kentucky have now been sent to Frankfort for identification. The remains were found in the Milo community of Martin County. Police say they were located in the same area where Scotty Fannin disappeared last December.
Police say the same man could be behind more than a dozen burglaries and thefts in a Lexington neighborhood.
We're told that 25-year-old Jared Dunaway is considered to be a person of interest in the case. The crimes happened in the Holiday Road area in the Fairway neighborhood. Police say televisions have been stolen from back porches and lawn equipment has been taken from some garages.
I think that the more attention is brought to the fact that this neighborhood is tightening up and being more careful, I think that will discourage people from coming around here.
Lexington police say Dunaway is also wanted on failure to appear, shoplifting, and terroristic threatening, as well as burglary charges.
A Fleming County man now faces charges following a child exploitation investigation. 26-year-old Joseph Fulton was arrested Monday. Police say they had been investigating him online. Fulton faces more than 60 charges related to the distribution and possession of matter portraying a sex performance by a minor.
Well, what an inconvenience this situation is. The closing of a large Lexington daycare has left many parents with a lot of unanswered questions.
Bracktown Academy Learning Center sent a letter home to parents saying the daycare will be closing October 7th. The letter blamed, quote, circumstances beyond its control for the closing. The daycare did say its first base after-school program will stay open. Earlier this month, many teachers at Bracktown walked off the job, saying they hadn't received a paycheck in weeks. Daycare officials would not comment on the closing.
So some scrambling for some parents,
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Tough time. Well, former Israeli President Shimon Peres has died.
The Nobel Peace Prize laureate passed away at a Tel Aviv hospital 2 weeks after suffering a stroke. Terry Okita has more on the worldwide reaction to his death.
People around the world are remembering one of Israel's founding fathers, Shimon Peres. His family was by his side at the hospital when he died.
With deep sorrow, we bid farewell to our beloved father, the 9th President of Israel, Shimon Peres.
Peres' career spanned more than half a century. He was twice elected prime minister and held nearly every senior political office in Israel. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called Peres a true visionary. A champion for unity with the Palestinians, Peres helped secure an interim peace deal with Egypt in 1993.
We shall negotiate with you a permanent settlement and with all our neighbors a comprehensive peace for all.
The Oslo Accord, famously signed at the White House, earned Peres, Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin, and Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat the Nobel Peace Prize. President Obama said, a light has gone out, but the hope he gave us will burn forever. And former President Bill Clinton called Peres a genius with a big heart, a lucid, eloquent dreamer until the very end. Israelis say they will never forget him.
He united the people in Israel, Arabs, Jews, Christians, everything.
Shimon Peres was 93. Terry Okita, CBS News, London.
And Shimon Peres will be laid to rest on Friday. President Obama, former President Clinton, Pope Francis, Prince Charles, and other world leaders will be attending the funeral.
State Democrats have blocked a Republican bill that would fund the government and battle Zika because it did not include money to address Flint, Michigan's water crisis. 12 Republican senators also voted against the bill. The action comes as federal agencies sweat out a possible shutdown at midnight on Friday.
A close sign now hangs in the door of a popular Lexington restaurant this morning. National Provisions at the corner of Walton and National Avenues has closed. The owner says the space is available for private parties and special events, but only until new owners take over. They say money was not the issue. The owner says the issue was employees. He told our news partners at the Herald Leader that an employee recently stole checks and forged them. They also report that earlier this month, National Provisions had failed a restaurant inspection.
Well, important changes are coming to the Kentucky Lottery Scholarship Program. Student application dates are being moved up. In the past, students could not apply until January 1st, but later today, the lottery plans to announce students will now be able to apply starting October 1st, this Saturday. Lottery officials say the nearly $100 million in scholarships and grants are handed out on a first-come, first-served basis.
A new grocery store targeting healthy eaters will be opening up in Lexington today. Fresh Time Farmers Market will open on East Reynolds Road. The store features local products and produce. A grand opening ceremony will be held at 7 o'clock this morning. Store managers say the first 250 people in line will receive a free bag of healthy groceries. So another option there.
And another option coming up.
Right, Lexington's newest pizza restaurant is opening up for business today.
Mod Pizza is located on Manowar and Admiral Way, right off of Winchester Road. Mayor Jim Gray will be on hand during a ribbon-cutting ceremony. The ceremony starts at 10:45, doors open at 11. The first 52 people in line will receive a free pizza and a salad. And to celebrate the first Lexington location, Mod Pizza plans to donate 100% of today's profits to local first responders.
All right. Maybe the mayor will get a slice of pizza, too.
I have a feeling he probably will.
For showing up. All right, 5:41 our time, and let's check on live drive traffic this morning and see what is going on out there bright and early. Here's a look at the region. Current traffic times are looking good. We have no reports of any delays or issues, as you can see right there now.
And here's a look at the Lexington Fayette Urban County Government's live drive cam. We are looking at Leestown and Town Center Drive, and you are good to go this morning. Very few cars out there to join you, but that'll just get you to work even faster on your hump day.
Yeah, you know, get in there and get it done today.
That's right.
And then you're off to head toward the weekend, right? We have a lot more news coming up for you on WKYT this morning as you rise and shine with us. We're so glad you're along.
Still to come, a couple's wedding pics get a celebrity photo bomb. See how none other than Tom Hanks crashed the shoot just ahead.
If there's one celebrity you want Tom Hanks. He's a pretty cool guy. Wet and chilly is what we're looking at the next few days. We'll show you when that rain arrives, because it's not going to arrive for everybody before the sun sets. We'll show you that coming up next.
Now, your hour-by-hour forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
It's a good look across 421 and also Main Street there. If you're looking back towards, say, Frankfort, go off toward the 801 corridor and I-64 in Moorhead. Things look great. 75 down south. Have not heard of any issues anywhere on the roads. We'll have Officer Don from 98.1 The Bull in here in just about 30 minutes. But Lexington looks fine. Temperature-wise, central northern zones, we have some cloud cover overnight. That's keeping us in the 50s. But if you're going down south, I mean, it's pretty chilly early this morning. We're sitting there in the mid-40s. So it's a pretty chilly go at it early this morning. Let me show you what's happening right now. So obviously we are dry, and we're going to be dry during the morning hours. I will say this, 10, 11 a.m., just before noontime, you can't rule out a stray shower, maybe even a stray thunderstorm in the far northern zones. But if you watch the movement of this, okay? Yeah, you see it moving up toward the east and northeast. It's not even moving into the region. However, the whole system is moving south. Not so much the rain, but the whole system is moving south. The rain's moving northeast. A little complex, but let me break it down for you a little bit better. Hour by hour radar. There's 10, 11 a.m., and there's the look up toward the northern zones. Obviously, southern zones, Somerset, London, Hazard. You guys actually won't see rain until late in the day. So most of your day is actually going to be really, really nice. So let's go through it. Here's what I'm looking at. There by noontime, still northern zones, central zones, we won't get into the action until after that noontime hour. So I'd say 1 to 3 p.m. is your best bet from central, including Lexington. Go north and go west. So that does include the 71 corridor, parts of 127 and 27, parts of 150 and 68 BG Parkway. That's 1 to 3 p.m. Then you get off towards, say, 4, 5, 6 p.m. Kids coming home from school. you coming home from work. That is when it drops south of I-64 corridor. But still, look at this. Here's 5 p.m. Look at the south and southeast. Still nothing, okay? Get back towards 68, go down the Cumberland Parkway. That's around 4 to about 6 p.m. And then it slides eastbound and southeastbound. That's when we start to see it move into the southeast. So southeast, you may not have it until we actually reach the evening hours. Your severe threat, marginal risk. Now, this isn't a big system, okay? This is a system that is a cold system, meaning that anything that falls out of this, hail-wise, okay, could reach the ground. There's a possibility of that because the freezing level is so low. We go off through the next few days, and there you go. I mean, rain will just be around, guys. It's going to be around today, tomorrow, and off towards your Friday. For the most part, most of us on Thursday and Friday will have ugly days. But today, like I said, southeast, you guys won't have a chance of rain until late in the afternoon. I'd say anywhere from 7 p.m. to about midnight is when you start to see the rain move in. So not everybody has an ugly day today. Some people actually have a pretty nice day in store with temperatures in the 70s. So the next couple of days look pretty ugly.
All right.
But we could use some rain, didn't they say? That actually helps with fall colors.
Absolutely. Those fall colors, the reason why they don't last that long is because you dry out the ground, that dries out the trees, and then that dries out the leaves. And they're brittle, they fall off pretty easily. So that doesn't last too long. So you do want the rain to kind of extend that period.
All right, well, maybe it'll all work out.
It's a good thing.
There you go.
Colorful October on the way. Well, a just married New York couple got quite the wedding surprise when none other than Tom Hanks jogged right through their photo shoot in Central Park.
How cool is that? The actor congratulated the newlyweds and stuck around to snap a few pictures. He even offered to officiate the couple's wedding because, get this, he's actually an ordained minister. Of course he is. There's nothing this guy can't do. In fact, this isn't Hank's first wedding crash either. In 1993, while filming Forrest Gump, the actor crashed a South Carolina wedding shoot as well. So pretty cool there. He is one of the most just beloved. He just seems like, if you met him in real life, he's a cool guy.
Yeah, well, he can and play almost any role.
He's fantastic.
It's really good. All right.
Well, coming up, you'll get a look at the stories making news at this hour.
We have a lot going on this morning. We'll update you. We also will keep watch on traffic this morning so you can get where you're going. And we have the latest weather. Keep it right here. It's so good to have you with us on WKYT. Hey, good morning. Welcome back in. WKYT this morning, live on the air. Lots going on this morning. Our time is 5:53.
And right now, we want to update you on some of those stories we're working on this hour.
We have some breaking news this morning just coming in. One person is dead after a crash this morning in Scott County. It happened just before 5 a.m. on Wood Lake Road near Pea Ridge Road. That's just off US 460 there in Scott County. The Scott County coroner tells us one person is dead and 2 others are being flown to UK Hospital. We're also told a truck was the only vehicle involved in this accident. We do have a news crew at the scene gathering more details. Stay with us now for updates on that on WKYT this morning in our next hour.
Also, hundreds of UK basketball fans will be camping out for the rest of the week, hoping to get some tickets for Big Blue Madness. Fans were allowed to start lining up at 5 a.m. this morning. There was a mad dash for that. Tickets for Big Blue Madness will be distributed at 10 o'clock Friday night. Time now is 5:53. The world is mourning the loss of former Israeli President Shimon Peres.
The 93-year-old had been hospitalized and suffering a major stroke 2 weeks ago. President Obama is extending his condolences to the late leader's family, describing him as a man who changed the course of human history and who never gave up on Middle East peace.
Well, the debates are in the books, and now Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump are back in campaign mode with just 6 weeks left till the election. Clinton campaigns with Bernie Sanders in New Hampshire for the second time ever today, while Trump rallies support in Illinois, Iowa, and Wisconsin. Both candidates are claiming victory after going head-to-head in a record-setting presidential debate on Monday. They always both think they win, don't they?
They do. But there's no doubt that a record number of people watched it. So
yes.
I guess...
which is a good thing.
Yeah,
I think that's great.
I guess the country wins at least knowing more about those two.
That's right. Well, the hidden dangers of energy drinks in a large part of the world is now free of a major childhood disease. Let's take a look at some of today's health headlines.
Yeah, no more measles in the Americas, according to the World Health Organization. The announcement comes after 22 years of mass vaccinations to eliminate the viral infection that can cause pneumonia, blindness, brain swelling, and even death. U.S. researchers say older adults with type 2 diabetes who take part in an interval training exercise regimen can improve their blood flow and blood vessel dilation. A study published in the American Journal of Physiology found participants who alternated between periods of high and low intensity exercise with resistance for 20 minutes saw significant improvements to their vascular health.
There you go. Some good advice there.
Get up and move.
Now let's get a check this hour on today's traffic trouble spots with live drive traffic.
See what's going on here. The current travel times into Lexington, and they are good. We have no delays really from any of the locations. Nicholasville, Versailles, Winchester, Paris, Richmond. It's all a good ride in right now.
Good deal there. Now let's look at the Lexington Fayette Urban County Government live drive cam. We're looking at Newtown Pike and I-75. The roads are pretty clear this morning as you head on in, but they'll pick up.
That's right.
They always do.
And this afternoon in the Lexington area, at least, folks are going to be dealing with some rain, some gusty wind here and there. Not a real pretty picture in our weather.
Let's check in with WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris.
Yeah, it's not going to look that good. Central northern zones like Bill and Andrea were talking about, that's your best bet during that time. You coming home from work, kids coming home from school, that's the best bet to actually see some rain during that time. Southeast, you guys won't really see rain. I'd say London over toward Hazard, maybe even the far south portion of the Mountain Parkway. You guys won't see rain until probably 6, 7, 8 p.m. That's your best bet for it to move on in, so mainly during the evening hours. But Defender Radar Network shows that outside. Really, the rain's to the north of us. Morning hours stay dry. Maybe 10, 11 a.m. we could have a stray shower northbound, but other than that, we're looking good. Frankfort, Lexington, not too bad there on the roads. And you see dry during this morning hours, but like I said, later on this afternoon, the rain moves on in. We'll break down the timing for you coming up with another hour to WKYT News.